Hello, everyone. It's Jen here for your daily reading for January 2nd, 2020. Crazy. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Oh, the Ace of Wands is back. Moving and shaking. Stay motivated. Stay motivated with whatever you are committed to. It's kind of like quality assurance. Part of my job is quality assurance. And if people build quality assurance into their lives, you would catch things earlier and be able to stay on track better. So I'm not sure what that would mean. So let's see an example. Okay, if you're working out, I haven't looked at the evidence, but I read somewhere, so I haven't researched this. But it caught my eye because I don't like to get on the scale. But it's a form of denial for me because it's one thing. I get so discouraged, first of all, that it's hard. And I can tell if my pants are looser or, I look better in the mirror. But honestly, it's not, it's still totally subjective. The scale is objective. You can't, you can still, and I do, rationalize things away, but it's like you need some objective, some data that is factual, to help inform your situation and keep you on track. I was reading a different deck. Six of Cups. So this is the card. Oh, this is really nice on the beach. I don't know what the guidebook says, and it's definitely a guidebook worth little white book, or it's not a little white book, for this Spacious Tarot, worth reading. The interpretations are a refreshing look on some of the cards. So it's not like some decks where it's just keywords and you just sort of toss it away because it's just the general keywords. This has a nice interpretation on them. So I'm not sure what the interpretation is for the deck, but being on a beach just reminds me of childhood and calm and vacation, and it's nostalgic, but it's a place to go and really sort of connect with yourself and get a different perspective. There's just something about it, right? So how can we find that type of calmness and energy and peace and perspective all in one in our everyday life, right? The tarot is about self-discovery and self-exploration, not a predictive tool so much for me. And so why would that card be coming up? Well, you're craving that, or you're maybe it gets to the point where you say, why don't I live near the ocean? Why don't I should live somewhere where I can go there every day because it brings me so much joy. Or I want to move back. This is a card of childhood, and I want to be able to, maybe I want to move back home. Maybe definitely could have something to do with a home. Here's that factual, needing those facts. Maybe if you want to maybe move somewhere, do the research. Figure out the house prices, the cost of living, the salaries. Really look into it to see if it's a viable option. It could be that wherever you move, you could actually move somewhere with a lower cost of living and be able to have money and such to go on vacations to the beach and things like that. or if you downsized or something. Ace of Swords, yeah, getting really crystal clear about something, getting what's the bottom line, what are the facts, what's the most important thing here, what's the takeaway. So cutting away all, oh wow, we have this Ace of Wands and this Ace of Swords. You have the desire, the idea, the motivation, and the idea, and you're getting the facts together to be able to make something happen, this new beginning. Oh my God. All the feels, so many goosebumps. Ace of Cups. Damn. I mean, I have so many chills. This, I mean, if you guys want a new beginning, it's coming, whether you want it or not. If you don't, get ready and try to embrace it, because it's coming. And it's coming because you're making practical changes in your life, and you're open to imagining creating your life exactly how you want, instead of, I think this came up over the weekend, instead of having resigned yourself to, I'm always going to live here, I'm always going to work here, here's the box that describes my life and who I am, and taking some comfort, but realizing there's this thing inside you that wants more, that wants something different, and you're just like, life is too short to just, there's a difference between acceptance and resignation, and it's things you've resigned yourself. I'm always going to be overweight. I'm always going to be alone. I'm always going to be in a happy job life. Whatever it is for you. You're not, you're taking responsibility and to make the changes that you want to see. And it's amazing how quickly you can start making things happen, and that you have a new fresh start with all these aces in your life to start creating the life that you want. Wow. Whew. I also feel like I need I'm not even going to say what I was just going to say, because it was going to come out wrong. Oh, geez Louise. Oh my gosh. Well, this wants to come out too. Look at this. It's crazy. Bottom of the deck, the Sun card, and the Ace of Cups right under it. So this is like having sex, feeling alive, really seeing things clearly, having an aha moment, open to possibilities, and really living life, taking action, living life. Remember, we had the Moon card lately, and this is the Sun coming out and shining light on everything. So everything is very clear. Then we have the World, Judgment, and the Tower. I mean, this is a new phase in life, wrapping something up, starting a new phase, making a decision. So making a decision to whatever it is for you, and it's going to shake things up. It's going to shake things up, but it had to happen. It had to happen. And someone's not going to be we have this Page of Cups. Someone's not going to be happy about it, but you know what? I feel like in some way, and that you had been walking on eggshells in some situations where you didn't want to step on toes because you would make them mad, or they would disapprove, or they just didn't want to. And you're like, you know what? I'm sick of putting my life on hold for someone else who always seems, maybe this other person is or was really afraid. Think of anger and stuff like that is fear, projected outwardly, which seems like a safe emotion as opposed to being vulnerable. But I feel like it, and maybe this is probably maybe in you us in some area of our lives. Yeah, boy, I can see that for myself. So you may need to sort of blow things up, and it doesn't mean you're burning bridges. It means in order to have the life that you want, you're going to have to shake some shit up and wake up, have a wake up call, make some changes. And it's interesting how other people don't like people to make they get they take other people's transformations in their life and they personalize it and their reactions. And think about this when you react to how someone's doing something. Boy, ugh, I'm just thinking what an ass I am. I get so judgmental. Um, what their reaction says about them or what it says about you and why that triggered something in you. This is like, I want to make it so you should take a picture of these cards and screenshot them. Oh, I can't do this. Because this is like something. So happy New Year. Wow. And I'll see you at the next video. Take care.